Watch out. Here comes a turkey. Okay. I love it. I love it.
Look out. Here comes the turkey.
Here comes the turkey. Everybody, dagger. All right. I guess that's it. I guess I'm just going to do a note that I'm going to be able to use in this. This is for our very few listeners that actually take your time to listen to us. From the bottom of our hearts, we love and appreciate each and every single one of you. All right. And with that, I guess we'll get going here. Hello and welcome. You are listening to Ketchup is the Worst Condiment.
Hello, I'm Wiseman.
I'm Nicewonger.
And I am Glenn.
Yeah, that's right. All right, hello and welcome to Ketchup is the Worst Condiment, guys. So as we've spun this little wheel that is slightly out of the picture here, it is filled with nothing but, you've guessed it, Thanksgiving. Anything Thanksgiving. Everything Thanksgiving. All the things Thanksgiving.
That includes pumpkin spice.
That includes
pumpkin spice. Everything pumpkin spice.
I just want to apologize. I have learned the error of my ways when it comes to pumpkin spice.
It's all right. Pumpkins aren't pumpkin spice. Pumpkin pie is not what we were talking about.
I'm into the spice. I'm into the
It's all
spice.
right.
It doesn't have to be
Yes.
pumpkin. I love the spice.
I feel like it's some sort of cult and we've converted you.
Yes.
I am into the spice now.
Yes. The spice must flow.
But I mean, it's not that far away from when it comes to flavors and that sort of thing. The topic for today.
Ooh, what'd the wheel say? What'd the wheel?
What is the food you cannot go without on Thanksgiving Day?
Oh, this would be quick.
What's the food item that you can't go without on Thanksgiving Day?
You mean aside from turkey?
Oh, no. No.
Turkey's is
No.
kind of a staple.
Right,
No.
so we're talking side dish.
Side
Or dessert.
No,
or dessert.
I'm already going to say ham over turkey, hands down. I am
What?
more of a ham on
Sacrilege.
Thanksgiving.
What?
No, I didn't grow up with Thanksgiving, so
This
sacrilege
is
all day long.
Not related.
Yeah, I didn't
Ham
grow
over
up with
turkey.
turkey to have to worry about. Yeah, ham, always ham.
Well, that's
Ham's a
This
Christmas item, sir.
I agree. I think ham's
Gonna
more
be
of a
an
Christmas
interesting
thing.
conversation tonight.
Okay, let's disregard the main meat then. We're talking side dish and desserts only then. We're not going to
Okay.
get into the whole turkey. Obviously, though,
All right.
yes, gobble, gobble. But aside from that, I have to think.
All right,
Uh,
sweet potato casserole.
Not a
Sweet
fan.
pota-
That's
okay,
my-
why?
Why?
Yeah.
Because it's a dish that is both a vegetable and a dessert. It is sweet potato mixed up with brown sugar and marshmallows on top. I mean, who doesn't love that?
Me.
Me?
Oh, oh.
Yeah.
I take it we got two people who do not like the sweet potato.
Not a fan of sweet potato.
You, sir,
Oh.
are yeah.
Wow.
You're a minority here.
You are really the
Alright.
minority tonight. I'm telling you.
I am. Well, y'all picked. I mean, you're going off
I did.
holidays.
I-
Ham,
we- nobody
sweet
picked.
potato.
Yeah.
Jeez, you ain't eating nothing at my Thanksgiving.
just
you are not welcome here.
I am bringing all my own food to your Thanksgiving if I go.
Clearly.
Apparently, that's not going to be great. Okay, all right. Well, Glenn, do you want to throw one out there? I've got several more that. You know.
All right. I have to have stuffing, not dressing. I feel stuffing and dressing are slightly different.
All right,
Stuffing
so
is
what's
actually
the difference?
stuffing in my mind is
Has to come out of
definitely
the bird.
yes. It's that's it. It has to come out of the actual bird. I don't know why. It's pretty barbaric, honestly, but for some reason I love it. I have to have it. Julie despises it. She will make it for me, but she will not eat it. She thinks it's too moist for her.
Oh,
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah,
There's a
I
few
use that
people
word.
I know that they
Yeah.
don't like that word.
I
Yeah,
know.
I was,
I know.
But it applies for cooking. It applies.
Which stuffing? Or I said it. Which stuffing? Which item is it that looks more like goose poop? Is it the stuffing or is it the?
What are you talking about?
I'm guessing you're gonna have to say stuffing. It's moist. It's wet. Quote unquote.
God.
Dressing is usually drier, in my experience.
And all that.
Did anyone see that? There was stuffing on the old people who support this channel.
Yeah, we're not getting anything from Stovetop, man.
No,
I'm telling
Stovetop's out.
Yeah.
Hate mail.
Which is
incoming.
Stovetop
Yeah,
actually
ding.
is my stuffing of choice. I happen to love it. I don't know. I know it's not handcrafted with love or whatever. It's probably made in Hoboken, New Jersey or something. I have no idea. But I guess I grew up on it and I love it and I cannot do it without it, man. I can't do it without it.
No offense, Hoboken. You guys are great.
No, you guys do good stuff.
My question is, and I'm trying to make sure I'm not over talking into the mic, but my question is, if you had a bowl of stuffing and you had a bowl of dressing or whatever you said the other thing was next to each other and you didn't know how they were cooked, would you be able to taste a difference? Like if you weren't there to see one come out the butthole of a turkey, would you not know that was stuffing?
They're different. They're different. That's like saying if I saw an apple pie and a carrot cake, would I be able to tell the difference? Yes.
It's
on
that
site.
big of a difference?
On site, yeah, absolutely.
So
yeah.
just being in the
but
turkey.
not on site, on taste.
Oh, it's still
Yeah.
the same thing. Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. Like if you had the two bowls right next to each other and
Right.
you didn't see, would you be able to taste a difference?
If for some reason they're both of the same moisture content, which they wouldn't be, I still think so. I don't know if it's the turkey imparts some meat flavor to it, or the fact that I think a lot of dressing is cornbread. I think it's
Mhm.
cornbread, and stuffing is not cornbread. So I mean, they're not really comparable in my opinion.
Gotcha.
From my experience, they're not comparable. They're not the same thing at all.
Okay.
All right.
For me, it would be mashed potatoes. It's got to go mashed potatoes. But
That's because you're known for your mashed potatoes.
I am, and that's why. I don't think Glenn knows this. So I like to do my mashed potatoes very particularly. It's not just one of those where you just, you boil your potatoes, you peel them, you boil them, and you mash them, and you just throw some butter and salt in there, and you're good to go. No.
Well, I don't understand any of that. I just rip a box open.
my thing is if you can't eat these mashed potatoes and not necessarily need gravy, then you're not doing them right. So I'll add sour cream. I'll add chives. I'll add garlic powder or garlic salt. Generally garlic powder. And of course your salt and pepper and butter to taste. But it gets you right in the back of the jaw, just right where those salivary glands or whatever, where it's really starting to kick in for that savory taste. It's great. It's amazing.
I'm with Niswanger. I just open up the box.
I'm hearing about
No,
4 hours for a 5-minute deal right there. Just as long as it takes for that water to boil.
I tell you what, you guys try my mashed potatoes. I'll convert you like I was converted over to spice.
Yes,
I have tried your mashed
Spice.
potatoes. They are quite good. Yes.
I don't know.
agree.
I don't put love into the mashed potatoes. I put love into the bird and the dessert. Honestly, for the most part. I mean, most of it actually is Julie, but I'm just taking credit for the sake of she's not here to say this.
Right.
But I
Thanks,
think
Julie.
Thanks, Julie. Most of the love is in the bird and in the desserts, plural, because there's usually more desserts than there are people.
All right. So what is a pumpkin pie? Is that a staple for you, or what is a dessert staple for you?
I have two more of the non.
Okay, go
non-desserty
ahead.
things.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
It's all right. It's all right. Green bean casserole
Oh,
made with French style green beans. The only way to make it.
What is that?
In my opinion,
Does
French
it come in
style.
a box?
No. Huh.
I'm sure somewhere it does.
Yeah, I'm sure it does. But no, green bean, French style is the long, thin cut green, shredded basically green beans.
Oh, right. Okay, I know what you're
Yeah.
talking about.
With cream corn or cream mushroom soup and nice little fried onions on top. And the other thing I have to have, if I am going to have turkey, is cranberry. Cranberry either.
Oh.
And
Yeah.
out of a can.
Out of a can.
Oh, so like
Out
the
of a
cranberry
can.
gel.
Yeah,
so
like
not
the dog
cranberry
food.
sauce. You
Yeah,
want like
no.
the cranberry dog, like the gel.
I want the dog
Right.
food. I want to feel like I'm in the beginning scene of Back to the Future,
Right.
and I'm there waiting for that to hit. Just
Yes, it could come out of a tube.
yes.
I'm probably showing my age, but whenever we would watch the drive-in theater, there was the before the movie there was a short. It was called The Family Dog. It was an animated, and there's an episode where the mother calls the dog and wants to give the dog his food, and it's just the slop that slowly starts to slide out of the can.
That is
and
the
just
cranberry
splat.
sauce.
That is the
That's
exact
the
cranberry sauce that tastes the best
I
with
am
turkey.
I'm
in my
so with
opinion.
you, though. I am okay with that. Yeah, I've had
So
homemade...
let me get this straight.
Yeah.
Let me get this
Man.
straight. The only
Boxed
thing
mashed
at your
potatoes.
the only thing at your Thanksgiving that's not coming in the box is your green beans.
That's coming out of a can. I'm sure.
Yeah, it's straight canned, like 2 family-sized French-style
Sick.
green bean cans. Like
Man,
my Thanksgiving lasts about 20 minutes.
it's
of
like a
prep time right
drive-through,
there.
man. You
Yeah.
just go to McDonald's, wham.
Your Thanksgiving brought to you by Meals on Wheels and Tyson.
Yeah. Yeah.
I got better things to do than sit
Then
there over
what?
the stove. I don't know.
It's
Watch
Thanksgiving.
Macy's
It's
Thanksgiving Day parade.
Thanksgiving. No,
I gotta
you
watch
sit
the
there.
parade.
You could. No, man. Thanksgiving, you sit there and you just take your time. It's like the one meal that I chew all my food. I mean, I
That's
actually
right.
take time. Yeah.
It
Then you
is.
have your-
It is a free
In our
meal.
family, we always had like tea afterwards and discussed all the things you're not supposed to discuss, like politics and religion for some reason.
That
Wow,
sounds like
you
a New
really-
Hampshire.
Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah.
thinking. That sounds like a New
Yeah.
Hampshire thing to do.
New Hampshire kind of thing right there. Let's all go to the
Yes.
smoke cigar room and have our tea after dinner.
Let us,
Mommy,
gentlemen,
where's
let
the-
us away.
I
Get our
don't,
Mommy,
smoking
Where's
jackets.
the crumpets?
I don't
Yeah.
understand. What do you have against New England, guys?
Nothing.
My God, man.
Absolutely nothing. But every time you say something, it does not help me think it's not bougie as hell there.
Yeah, there goes the tea lovers. Let's wave at them as they exit the
Yeah.
building.
Goodbye.
Bye, stovetop and tea lovers.
This segment brought to you by Lipton and Stovetop.
I don't drink Lipton tea unless it's sweet tea.
Oh,
No.
bye Lipton. There you go.
It's like
There it is.
it's like PG. I usually drink PG Tips or Rose.
What is? Oh, okay. I
It's-
was gonna say, is it
Your name
chamomile
dropping
or-
to me, and
Yeah, I know. It means
I don't-
nothing. I understand.
no.
But there's the one person out there that goes, "Yeah, I love PG Tips." Somebody's
Well, there
out
you go.
there.
Hmm.
It's
of our
one- it's-
62,
So-
someone
Yes.
out there.
Oh, right.
So Glenn, what do you have with your tea then? Like you this is like an
Oh,
aperitif,
dessert.
right? So it's an
It's-
after.
Oh man, we drink tea all the time. We drink tea before the dinner's served. We drink tea during it. We drink tea after with dessert, and then we might have a cup of tea.
It
So
just
what's the
sounds like
butler
you're
do in
continuing-
between?
Yeah, it just sounds.
He's running ragged, man.
He is ironing those those
I-
smoking jackets. It's his job.
I never thought of it, but we hopefully drink an awful lot of tea.
What do you do in between? Apparently, you pee a lot. That's
I-
what you're
yeah,
doing in between.
I told you, it's an all-day affair. Now you know why. There's like at least 2 tea times, plus you're drinking tea throughout the entire meal. So yeah, I guess.
Well, there
yeah.
you go.
And you
All
can't
right.
forget, of course, the football game, the
Mhm.
terrible football
Oh,
game.
yeah.
Usually
Yeah.
it was always like Detroit Lions or something. Inevitably, they lost, which is sad because my father was a Detroit fan.
And
we'd
everybody
still watch
except
it.
for Chris is asleep due to the tryptophan and the turkey.
Right? Y'all go with that turkey. I'm over here with the ham. Like, woohoo!
Man, ham
Let's
for
do this.
Thanksgiving. I don't know.
Man, I okay.
Well-
Now I gotta say, I do the turkey differently. Now, this is going to hit a small group of people here. Don't roll your head. Don't roll your head
Thanks
or your
to
eyes,
our-
Niswanger.
Thanks
hold
to
on,
our
wait.
Cooking with Wiseman segment.
That's what I was getting ready to say.
I
Christopher
use-
Wiseman's new cookbook coming out, Ketchup is Worst Condiment.
Yeah.
I use the big green egg. I do. I use it to roast my turkey, and I smoke it with some pecan wood. Niswanger's had it, so he can
Mhm.
attest. It's some amazing meat, man. I'll never go back again when it comes to cooking.
I can
on the egg
thoroughly
with the
tell
turkey.
you, Christopher Wiseman's meat is absolutely delicious.
Why you gotta go there? Why you gotta go there? We're
That's
losing an
what she
entire group
said.
of people.
It is such a moist meat. I
It's
just
just a
don't-
moist meat. It smokes
hear that, kid?
just right.
You hear that, kids?
Bing.
Smoke your meat right, and it tastes great. That's what he's
That's
trying to
right.
get across.
Yeah, go do it on that big green egg, kids. Save up some
Yeah.
money before you go buy that first.
Yeah.
That's true. That's
I
true.
think I actually
yes.
am going to try to smoke a turkey this year, though. I haven't tried that before, but
All right.
I've deep fried them, and that's delicious. That's a great way of doing it. But I think
I was
am
getting
gonna
ready to say, have you ever deep fried
Yeah,
a turkey?
It's great, but the turkey kind of disappears. I mean,
What do you
Really?
mean? Like it just dries
it's
up and goes
well,
away?
I wouldn't say dry up. I mean, because it is really delicious, but it does kind of get smaller somehow. I'm not sure where it goes, but it's good. If
all
you
I
haven't done it, you
pictured-
should try it.
I need
I'll-
to. All I pictured just then is the scene from Christmas Vacation when they cut open that turkey and the thing just shrivels underneath.
God. That's right. No, it's not quite like that.
Like
It's-
chewing on the
it's-
skin like it's jerky.
It's delicious though. If you haven't done it, I suggest you try it. But first watch YouTube on how not to do it, because you'll
Oh
see
my
like
God.
it's about that time of year where we're all going to see all these videos of 10, well, let's face it, rednecks just drop it in a 20-pound bird into 20
it's-
gallons of peanut oil that's boiling, and that is going up. We all know
And
this.
taking their
frozen.
house with it.
Taking the
Yeah,
house with it.
The
yeah.
sad part is it's always a frozen bird thinking that's going to end wise. And that's what
Oh,
happens,
no.
right? It's those
No.
frozen birds that causes that big
I
explosion.
have no idea. I just know. Yeah, maybe it is. I have no idea.
It is.
But
It's the water that's inside
It
hits
could
that
be,
grease
yeah.
and it boils
it's
it up.
Yeah.
freaking
It just
terrifying.
pops.
It's great to
Yeah.
watch, though.
For someone else.
Sorry.
Standing from the side. Wow, look at it go.
Look at
like
the
four-
Johnsons go.
It's
Whole
like
garage
4th of
is
July.
gone.
4th of July for Thanksgiving.
That's right.
Anyone hear that? That's that one redneck who listens to us going, God damn it. It's a smoldering house behind
hopefully
him.
they'll think about it and not do it.
Yeah.
I don't want
It's-
anybody to do it, but
Yeah.
inevitably somebody will. We all know
Yeah.
this. And
Yes,
there's going to be
that's it.
some sort of PSA on the news or something. Say, hey, guys, don't forget. And they're going to have some firemen throw a frozen turkey into a vat of oil and say, hey, don't do this. I swear, they do this every year. But they're still going to happen. It's not going to
Yeah.
stop anybody.
Yeah, because there's always that one person who says, nah, it's not going to happen to me.
Nah.
I know how to do it right.
Yeah. I didn't thaw out my turkey. It'll be okay.
This is the quick way to defrost it. Is that what they're thinking?
Yeah. I'm thinking they think it's just like frozen. Because, I mean, think about it. You put like frozen egg rolls or frozen anything else in a deep fryer and it cooks it. So they're probably thinking, I can throw a frozen turkey in there. No.
Well, you
Kind of
can.
on a larger scale.
Yeah,
you
you
can
I guess,
physically
if you
do
have
it.
a big enough vat for
Like-
that to expand in,
Like a
if that were the
20-pound
case.
larger scale.
Yeah, if you had a cauldron like a witch, like, ooh, this will be good.
That'd
But
be great.
no.
Do
Right?
Does Bass Pro sell cauldrons? Is the question.
Yeah, that's,
I don't think they do.
I don't think
Whoa.
they do.
well, let's look this up, shall we?
No,
Are
I
you
don't think we
guys-
need to.
No, okay, all right. we
That's
won't look
totally
this up.
unnecessary. We know.
Yeah, that
we know
was-
the answer.
Yeah.
Better
Yes.
go ahead and assume no.
No, but Academy does.
Try.
Cornering that market, they got everything.
Academy's on it. They're like, what? There's something Bass Pro doesn't have? Get that.
Get that. Cauldrons just in the back. It's
Cauldrons.
old. What is it?
Okay.
What do we assume that a cauldron is made out of?
Cast
is that
iron.
a cast iron?
Cast
Yes.
iron. Yeah.
I assume,
Okay,
yeah. I mean,
So imagine that. Imagine how pissed you are when you're, greasing that thing up and seasoning that cast iron.
No
Oh,
kidding.
man.
I don't think they're frying in it. They're not frying. Witches aren't frying things. They're producing potions or something. They're not like.
I don't know.
They're not like making, I don't know, eggs or something in the bottom of that thing.
You don't know. All that potion stuff could be gooing up in the bottom of there, and you want that to come out. You don't want it to stick to the sides.
Non-stick Teflon coated cauldron.
Yeah.
I mean, I see the appeal, but I don't know, man. I don't
Martha
know.
Stewart's going to come out with that. Like that country woman is going to start coming out with that. It's going to be
That'd be
great.
great.
Toil, and trouble. This is of the new age.
Yeah. I don't know.
Look at this. This egg will slide right out.
Right out of there. I'm not really a fan of Teflon though. I don't do Teflon myself.
Mm-mm.
I don't know.
Teflon
Well,
always
it's because
sticks too much.
it's so finicky because you have to use the right utensils because otherwise you'll end up
Yeah.
scratching it and then it's good for nothing. So
Right.
That's
And
what
listen
I
to
love
me.
about cast iron.
And then it
I can
seems
use
like-
metal.
Yeah. And then at one point I swear they were saying Teflon's like dangerous to your health or hazardous or something. So between that and being poor, and so I could only afford like to use a fork and scratched all of it off of there at one point. I was like, it's probably not best in the long run, so I'm gonna not get any Teflon. So I haven't owned Teflon in years. I don't
You know
know.
what? It's annoying to hear 1 minute something's healthy, 1 minute not. Like Teflon, like eggs. Eggs. a
When
long
was
time ago
Teflon
were-
healthy? Was
Well, no, I'm saying like, well, if you're eating Teflon, I mean, I don't know.
I mean, I
I grew
understand what
up
you're
on
saying.
it, and I'm fine.
Yeah, I
Surgeon
know.
General lied to me.
I understand what you're saying, though. Yeah.
Yeah, but
like
one-
eggs
one
is a
minute-
good example.
Yeah,
Coffee
1
is
minute
another
it's
one.
What?
Coffee, yeah.
They used
coffee.
to say
Oh, yeah.
coffee's not healthy.
Yes, they
Coffee
used to
was
say
bad.
coffee was not healthy for you.
Right. Too much
Yeah.
coffee was terrible. Now, like the more you drink, the healthier you are, or something. Now, live
Oh,
longer
man.
or something. Now, I don't recall what it is.
You know what I've never heard them say was healthy?
Look
Hamburgers?
at you go.
What?
Tea.
Tea?
No, tea's good
Kidding.
for you. Yeah. No,
I
no,
know.
no. It's got antioxidants, man. It is good
Oh,
for you.
look at him. Oh, look at him
Mhm.
coming to.
Yeah.
It's
Coming
brought
to the
you
rescue
by
of the
Ketchup
big-
is the worst condiment tea.
Brought to you by Big T.
Big T. What am I selling tonight? What
Thanks, New Hampshire.
stupidity?
Hmm.
Yeah. Green bean casserole
Green bean
and
cas-
sweet potato pie.
By French's.
All right,
Yeah.
now is sweet potato pie going to be your dessert then? Because you got to classify
No.
it one or the other.
Oh,
You
obviously
said
not.
No.
it could be a dessert or a food. Now, which is it for
Well,
you
it
then?
it could be. To me, I eat it with the rest of the things. It's on the same
Okay.
plate that my ham and my green bean casserole is on. It is not a dessert because I have another thing that I will eat that until I'm blue in the face, dead. Apparently, what that means at this point.
And what is that?
Pecan pie.
Oh, yeah.
That is the one thing I look for at whether it's Christmas or Thanksgiving. Pecan pie is pecan or pecan.
Ah,
I don't
yes.
know
How do you
y'all
pronounce
say
it?
I was going to
yeah,
say,
I
I
would
thought it was
say pecan.
pecan or pecan.
I pronounce
pecan or pecan.
I pronounce
Yeah.
it pecan.
Pecan.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's me.
Yeah.
I have no idea. I don't know if it's regional. I don't know. I've been here
I don't
long
mean to
enough that-
assume, Glenn, but I just assumed that you would say pecan. I don't know if it's because of the T or not. But
I don't know. I don't know. That is not my pie. My favorite pie, though. That's not the one I look forward
what
to.
is?
The one I look forward to because of Grandma is, believe it or not, is minced meat pie.
Oh, I've never had that. Sounds
Minced meat
disgusting.
pie.
Minced meat pie. No, there's no meat in it. Wiseman, I'm looking at you. There's no
Yeah.
meat in it.
Thank you. All right.
Yeah. I
I,
just wanna-
look, I bit my tongue. I was holding back. I was waiting for you to explain it, so
Yeah.
that way I didn't
It's-
kind of get
it-
into another
No,
spiced.
it has
thing.
a lot. It has a lot of spices and it has a lot of I think it's candied fruits, a lot of currants and things. It's really good, but yeah, it's not exactly really popular down here. I wouldn't say. But my
No.
grandma always would make several pies, but one of them was always minced meat, and we ate it every year, and so I adore it.
There's always one thing I have to have. It's always. I mean, there's lots of things that's at the dinner table when it comes to Desserts. Don't. What are you doing? What?
It's-
What? I'm
I
building
just-
up to it. This is a
I wanna
podcast.
insert-
What do you
I
want
wanna
from
insert-
me?
This is on the desserts part of the ketchup is the worst condiment. Wiseman's cookbook.
Wiseman edition.
Wiseman edition.
Yeah. You know, oddly enough, I don't even actually do any of the desserts when it comes to Thanksgiving at all. So the mashed potatoes and the turkey, that's my thing. That's it. That's where I step back. After that, I'm done. Everybody else kind of jumps in there. So, but I have to have a slice of pumpkin pie. It doesn't feel like
Yeah.
Thanksgiving without a slice of pumpkin pie.
Yeah, I agree.
So here's the real question. Do
Oh, I was
you
getting ready.
use
That was
use Cool Whip or do you use Ready Whip?
Whip.
What did you
Whip.
say?
He just
Cool
said
Whip.
whip. He
Do you
did.
use Cool Whip
Cool whip. I heard
or
that
do
too.
you
I was like,
use Ready Whip?
all right.
I know.
My other question for you is: do you use canned pumpkin or do you make the pumpkin?
Who does that?
Canned.
Yeah.
Canned.
Use canned pumpkin?
I am not gutting a pumpkin in order to, no, sir. And I'm not churning the butter outside either.
Right. I mean,
Okay,
who does that,
so-
man?
No.
Nobody. It's from Libby, I think. I think Libby makes all my pumpkin for my pumpkin pies.
That's right.
I think.
Hmm.
Wow, we are really food heavy on this. And
My
we got some
My
brand
wife
names going
sends me
too.
a text. She's overhearing this and she says, "Cool Whip." I disagree. It's Ready Whip. Cool
No,
Whip has the hydrogenated oil and all that. Ready Whip,
I'm gonna
Made
say
with cream.
cool. I'm gonna say Cool Whip out of the carton, not out of the little air dispenser thing.
There's a-
I
There's an air dispenser thing?
like. Isn't Ready Whip the one where you
Oh, yeah,
shake the bottle,
Yeah,
turn
it's
it
out-
upside
that's
yeah,
down?
true.
it's out of
Yeah,
the
okay.
can.
Yeah, I'm talking Cool Whip. Like,
Yep.
give me a spoon and let me go to town.
Go right into that tub. Plop.
Yep.
Yep, that's how I do it.
Yeah.
We're,
Oh, okay.
We're-
So I guess I'm the minority on this
yeah.
one. I'm the Ready Whip. I love my Ready Whip.
All right. My cat is absolutely
Oh,
going
it just has
nuts.
a weird flavor. To me, okay. So here's where I'm going to be bougie. If you've never had good Cool Whip, as you
Cool
said,
Whip. Yeah.
go buy your own whip dispenser, whipped cream dispenser, and make it yourself right then and there.
Yeah.
So easy.
You could do that.
I don't
yeah.
have to. I can just buy the Ready Whip. Why do I have to? I don't have to.
Because you
I
can
think
add your own ingredients.
I think
you
it
can add
tastes
extra
better.
vanilla. You can add extra sugar. It's better.
It does taste
Try it.
better, honestly. Are
Mhm.
you laughing at the cat that's on top of my head? Absolutely a terror.
Ooh,
Absolutely a terror. But yes, actually, yeah, if you make your own Cool Whip or Ready Whip or whatever and use it in the little,
mm-hmm.
what is it, CO2? Yeah, I guess it's CO2.
Yeah.
And just,
It's
it
got little
actually, it
CO2
does taste good
cartridges.
for some reason. I don't know why.
Yep. The CO2
Or-
not only freezes it, it also thickens it. Ooh.
Or I can just skip a couple steps and just buy the
Right.
Ready Whip and I'm fine.
I mean, yeah, we really can't complain. I mean, we're getting most of our Thanksgiving out of a can. So, I mean, we got to give him
Niswonger's
this
getting
one.
his out of a box. Look,
Right.
I'm taking my Ready Whip out of a can, okay? You're just
Yeah.
going with a plastic tub. I'm going with a metal can.
Yeah.
Well, if I don't have any of my own homemade whipped cream, I'm going out of a carton. That's,
Is it a carton, though? Is it in
Yeah,
a carton?
no.
I thought it was in a tub.
No.
Uh,
When you
is
say
that a
carton,
tub?
I think of milk.
I think of like a cardboard box, basically. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's a
of
tub.
that tub. Okay, maybe it's a tub. Whatever it is, it's always used for other things afterwards. It
Right.
becomes a to-go box.
Absolutely. They should be made by Tupperware or something like that because that's what they become.
Yep.
Okay.
That's it.
All right.
I
so,
agree.
Glenn, did you say your dessert yet?
Yeah, minced meat pie. But yes, I also
Minced meat
like
pie.
but I also like
Minced
pumpkin.
meat pie.
Pumpkin
I have
also is
never.
Oh yeah, well,
Mm.
I don't make it. I've never made it. Maybe I'll try it this year. If I try it this year, I'll bring some to work, I guess, or something. I don't know.
I do love a good pumpkin pie. I mean, I have to go with both of those.
Yeah, I got my two. Nice
Yeah.
longer. Do you have two?
Oh,
I mean,
what did I say? Pecan pie?
you said pecan.
Yeah, you said pecan pie.
Pecan pie and a good piece of apple pie with vanilla.
Oh yeah,
With
French-
some vanilla ice cream a la mode.
French vanilla.
Yes.
I don't know why
With
it has
the,
to be French,
beans.
but
With the vanilla beans.
oh yeah,
If
that's
that's-
nice.
yeah.
Yeah, I know you're
Mm.
talking about the little black
Ah,
flecks in
jeez.
it. That's
Yep.
bougie, but yeah, it's
That's
delicious.
I was gonna
right
say
there.
you're talking
Yeah.
bougie. That sounds pretty bougie.
It
You're gonna have
is,
to
but
make
it-
that for me.
That is tasty
Oh.
though.
Okay, you buy the apple pie, you warm it up in the microwave,
In a
you grab the
microwave.
can, the tub,
The
if
tub.
you will.
I think
of
actually the ice
and
cream
scoop it out.
the ice cream actually does now in fact come in a carton, by the way.
Oh, okay. See, now I'm getting. I really
Okay.
hate you guys sometimes.
All right. If there was anything that you were to put on your turkey, any kind of topping, is it gravy?
What else is there?
What-
I don't know of
what
anything
else?
Well, I
else.
mean,
is
what
there?
what else would you eat with it? Well, I do like to kind of like, maybe even put a little cranberry in there, give it a little mix, a little gravy, a little cranberry, maybe some mashed potatoes.
Isn't that a thing for like leftovers? Like you combine
that's
it
like
all or
a-
something?
Yeah, that's a shepherd's pie that you
That's
make
if it's
afterwards.
on my
That's-
plate.
That's not a shepherd's pie. A shepherd's pie has like mutton and mashed potatoes.
Mutton.
Mutton.
You bougie. You just mutton.
Bougie?
Bougie,
That is like an ancient dish.
Mutton-
How the hell is that bougie?
Who
Who
mutton's
has
not too bougie. No.
Who
When
has
I think
mutton?
of shepherd's pie, I think of mashed potatoes, corn, cheese, and beef. Chopped up beef. That's it.
I'm just saying. Ooh, that was a hard swallow. Sorry, guys. I'm just saying. It sounded like that. Like you're like, ooh, let's have this piece of turkey and have like a 5-course meal in this one bite of turkey. You're like, I'm gonna have mashed
you're
potatoes.
cleaning up
I'm
your
gonna
plate.
Have
You
corn.
got-
I mean,
Sure, you have a little, like, let's say you got a little scrape of mashed potatoes over on the side, little smear of some cranberry sauce. You mix that together. You scoop that up with the turkey. You take a bite. It's right there. Thanksgiving in a bite, right there. It's
So
great.
That's what the roll is
it's like
for.
Willy Wonka and his little capsules, isn't it?
Ah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
But you know what you
Ooh.
don't do? You know what you don't do?
what's that?
what?
You do not, under any circumstance whatsoever, put ketchup in your turkey.
And why is that?
Because ketchup's the worst condiment.
Thank you for spending your time with us here at Ketchup is the Worst Condiment. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, you can contact us through email at ketchupistheworstcondiment@gmail.com.